Ladies and gentlemen, the Bulls continue their hiring spree and firing spree as they have finally decided to let go of a few people within the Chicago Bulls franchises that's probably been holding us back. Now, of course, we're going to be talking about all this and more in this very video. So without further ado, let's get into it. What's up, everybody? It's the Aidan Sports Show and welcome back to another video. Today we've got a Chicago Bulls update video in relation to what the Chicago Bulls have been doing with the firing of a few assistant coaches and potentially some hirings as well. Now, before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Aidan Sports Show YouTube channel, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the Chicago Bulls moves today, as the NBA Finals just finished yesterday and the Chicago Bulls are still continuing their process of rebuilding the franchise from the players to the staff. And right now this video is solely going to be about the staff. Now, before I get into the staff alone, there has been news about Chris Paul. There's been some people talking about Chris Paul, and at the moment I do not believe Chris Paul will happen. And I truly believe that, but people are even predicting our starting lineup with Chris Paul, which is ridiculous. But regardless of that, if you do want to see my Chris Paul video, I will leave it in the description. If you guys want to know what my thoughts are on Chris Paul coming to the Bulls and whether they would do it, I think down the line that's a question that could be asked, but at the moment I just don't see them doing that. But regardless, we're going to be talking about the news that is actually valid today, and the valid news is that the Chicago Bulls have let go of some assistant coaches that was with the Bulls for a long period of time. Now, the people that are being released from the Chicago Bulls are Dean Cooper, Nate Lesnar, Roy Rogers, and Karen Stack Yumlof. Sorry if I got any of those names wrong. Again, I apologize. It's not the greatest, is it? But those are the people that have gotten released from the Chicago Bulls. Our owner, Jerry Krause, said in a quote, "I appreciate the time I was able to spend with Dean, Nate, Roy, and Karen. I really want to thank them all for their service and commitment to the Chicago Bulls." Billy Donovan also said in a statement, "This is the tough side of our business, and I wish all of them the best moving forward." Now, what do you guys think about this? Now, if you guys want to read these quotes yourself, I do recommend going to NBC Sports and go check these quotes out for yourself. If you guys want to read the full article, this is where I'm getting these quotes from. There are more quotes from Billy Donovan that goes on to say, "I think that this is something that Arturius and I have been talking about and working on." Billy Donovan continues to say, "Obviously there are members that are still with the Bulls. I also think other pieces of it too with our staff is how do we build our best staff that I can work with, that they can work with me, work with Arturo." So that's something we're certainly going to look at from top to bottom. Not only maybe around the league, but certainly the coaches that are in Chicago right now. He also goes on to say, "I look forward to talking with those guys and having some conversations. Arturius will be a part of that. We'll be working together. The biggest focus for us right now is how do we put the best group that we can to put together to help these players." So big quotes coming from Billy Donovan that really is encouraging, that we are going full team oriented and we're directing a lot of our focus towards how to make these players better. That is something that's great to hear. And of course, we'll continue about the firing of the assistant coaches as well. Now, of course, me being a Chicago Bulls fan, I think that for a long time, the Chicago Bulls have been woefully underrun. And I do think that when it comes to firings of the Chicago Bulls, we need to trust in the process of our new management. So ultimately, I do think that they've made the right decision here. Of course, we have been pretty poorly coached over the past few years as well, with Fred Hoiberg, with Jim Boylan. So the reality is that this is something that's not been surprising for me. Billy Donovan is clearly looking for assistant head coaches that will suit his needs and work together with him. And maybe that just wasn't the thing that he was looking for right now with Chicago, these people that have been employed. Now, of course, as as a person, it sucks being fired, but it is part of the business, as they said. I wish nothing but the best for these people. Hopefully they can get other jobs in the NBA, and hopefully they can thrive under a different team or maybe elsewhere within basketball. But nothing but the best for these people, and hopefully they can get on their feet. But the reality is the Chicago Bulls were definitely in need of changes. Of course, assistant head coaches is something that we've been looking at for a long time, and this is the type of thing that we've gone and done, and something that I think we needed to do. It's not the end of the world. It's not something that I do want to push, but of course, when Billy Donovan and the Chicago Bulls decide to hire people, at the moment, I'm pretty sure that they've not hired anybody as of yet for assistant head coaches. But if they do decide to hire people, and I do end up getting that information from obviously very popular outlets, I will let you guys know. But that's basically it. It's never going to be easy to let people that been with this club for so long go, but something needed to change, and I'm very happy that the Chicago Bulls are being ruthless and deciding to take these changes. Ultimately, what do you guys think? Thank you guys for watching. If you had to choose who would be the assistant head coaches for the Chicago Bulls, who do you see Billy Donovan bringing in, as well as who would yourself bring in? And overall, I think that's going to be the end of this video. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. This is just a quick update for the Chicago Bulls. If this is not a long video, I do apologize, but there are just a few things that have happened that I really wanted to comment on before I take my leave to sleep, man. I am tired. I did make a video before this. If you guys want to check that out, the Los Angeles Lakers winning the NBA championship, my reaction to it. But other than that, have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'll see you in another Chicago Bulls video. The next one I really want to talk about, if there is no news, I want to talk about Larry Markkinen. Take care and peace.